a new job here, breaking ground. It's still fenced today, got all the black stripped and hauled out. It's gonna be a great day. Welcome back to another video, everyone. So it's a gorgeous day here in central Minnesota. This job's kind of over on the east side of the city. I don't know what the site is. The site's maybe a third, quarter acre. So it's going to be a 4-unit townhome. So stripping off all the black, digging the footings, backfill, hookup. There's a bunch of storm. So all this grade kind of runs down towards the back here. So there's a bunch of storm all the way along the back here that runs up and ties in to the road over there. So there is sewer and water stubbed in here already, so we don't gotta do any wet taps on the main or anything. We don't gotta go into the road for anything here, so that'll save a little bit of time and hassle. So there's one big pine tree here where the sun's coming through, we gotta take out, and then all the black off the site. So today's gonna be about just stripping topsoil and hauling it out. So stay tuned, let's get right to it. You can see it's in really nice black, and then about a foot down, it's all clay. So all the black's going out, and then we're hauling a bunch of fill sand to once we get the foundation in. So anytime there's a new building like this, it's been an empty lot forever, then you got neighbor here, neighbor over there. Neighbors are typically never super stoked about it, but it is what it is. Not much they can do about it. Future development, town's growing in and around them, so it is what it is. See, there's roughly a foot. You can see there's roughly a foot of black, and then it goes down just kind of clay, kind of moist clay there. The topsoil is really dry. It's really powdery. It's like all powder, but the soil beneath's a little wet. So we have 5 big rigs, but we can never keep up, so we hire local companies like this all the time. Shout out to Dylan at Northern Edge. we estimated 40 loads to haul out. You can see it's around a foot thick on average. And it's been 37, and we got 2 right there. So it looks like it'll be about 39 loads, right on budget, right on time. Planned for one day, truck it out, and that's what we did. So overall, everything went good. Get the silt fence up today, get some construction entrance in over here. So right about here is where the project didn't go as planned. You'll see here shortly, we have a bunch of test pits here, kind of dug, scattered throughout. Once we had the majority of the black dirt stripped off, we started to smell a faint smell of diesel fuel. So we kind of dug a few pits in a couple spots and you could smell it stronger. So we brought it to the developer's attention and we dug around a little more. And the more we dug, the more we smelled it. You could basically just smell a faint smell of diesel. So this lot used to actually be like a storage. A fuel company had it, and they had like stock tanks here for fuel, diesel, gas, whatever. And it's been sitting for about 20 years. They vacated about 20 years ago, and then this guy recently bought it. And so it was strong enough to where we figured we better get it looked at. So the next day, this was day one. The next day we went out and we had soil scientists out. We dug a bunch of test pits. They took a bunch of samples, brought it back to the lab, and sure enough, there was some remnants of diesel fuel in the soil. So we had to do a bunch of other testing and come up with a game plan. So we basically took about 6-7 months or so. The MPCA was involved, and we had to come up with a game plan to do a soil correction here in order to continue on with this project. So that was spring of 2023. Spring of 2024, we'll be going back to continue the project. We'll have to export a bunch of contaminated soil and then import a bunch of clean fill sand in order to still build this building here. So this job has basically been sitting empty since spring, just getting it all sorted out. Thankfully, it was nothing on our part, just it happened to be some contaminated soil here on the lot from the previous owner. So it's a little bit of a delay, and it's going to cost a little bit more to do this project, but we will still get her done in the end. So not much you can do with something like this other than work through it the best we can. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more of in the future. I think today is January 1. Hopefully we get some more snow here soon. Usually January, February is pretty snow heavy here in Minnesota. So thanks for watching, and remember, it is what you make it to be. We'll see you on the next one.